Hello, welcome to another day with Prini. Today, I'm starting with my vibration plate, shaking off the body fat. Vibration plate helps aid to weight loss. As you can see, I'm shaking and moving the body. I only just use it most of the time to start with the sport, shaking off, like that time you do stretches. I use it most of the time to just start up with. Then, when I start up, then I go to other things. But today, I'm starting with my vibration plate. After my vibration plate, which like taking me like 5 minutes warming up, I move straight to my stepper. Then after my stepper, I move fast to my the abs grader. For my abs, because I told you that I'm just concentrating mainly on my hands and my abs. Those are my two concentration points. So these are the two places I'm really concentrating in this video. Starting with my vibration plate, it helps shake the whole body, the arms, the legs. You sure the whole body is doing shaking. I'm shaking the whole body. Then after that, I'm going to, I told you I've already moved to the next one. So watch me, feel me. Okay, to the lady that told me I should send out a link. Shout out to all those who have been writing up, talking to me, encouraging me. Thank you. I tried putting up the link, but YouTube said I have to get to 500 followers before I can put up any link to my page. So people subscribe so I can put up my link. So bear with me for all those that told me to put up my link. Just bear, it's a short time, I'll start adding all my links up. I tried doing it, but they told me I have to get to 500 subscribers before I can put any link to where I get my things. Even when I was in my wood therapy, someone asked me for it. Sorry I could not do it because I tried doing it, but they told me I cannot till I get to my 500. So please subscribe. So let me get to that 500 so I can start putting up all the links of everything I use. Okay, today, you know what makes it sweet, makes it things juicy, sweet is my story time. Today is story time. I'll talk about a lady. Please, if you enjoy my stories, give me thumbs up, like. So let me know that if you are enjoying my stories. If you don't enjoy it, then maybe I should stop and just be doing only the exercise and play music and watch. But the story just to spice up the whole thing. Plus, I'm motivating so many people. I told you that this is my therapy, saying things, telling people things. So story time. There's this lady that got married, and her friend said sleeping with her husband. You know, she said, you know, a lot of women don't always blame their spouse, or a lot of women don't always like blaming their husband for anything. They always blame the third party. So she said her friend said sleeping with her husband, and the friend said why she did it. Like her friend was in her bridal train, like amongst her maid of honor, her bridesmaids. So the friend said that her friend that got married mocked her. You're the only single one in our midst, only my circle, as by the only of my single friend. And she said she now felt bad. Why would she say it? That's why we should be careful what we say to people. But me, it was not enough. She said her friend mocked her, and she said she would get back to the friend for mocking her. So she now decided to start sleeping with the husband. But before, the husband is not a mannequin. Number one, the husband is not a statue. It takes two consenting adults to have sex. Except it's rape. But she said for her to go to the friend's husband, it was a friend that insulted her. You're the only single person in our circle. And she said to pay her back. That means she was never a friend. She was evil and she had an agenda. Then two, the husband messed up. Two, for going to sleep with his wife's friend. He'd not see all the other women. If he wanted to do his rubbish, he'd not go far. He now decided to sleep with a bridesmaid, which a lot of men do. Then the husband, after he has been doing the thing with the woman, the kurukeke with the wife's friend, now later gave his life to Christ. That's why he gave his life to God. And now went to do, a lot of people when they do give their life to God, they will say they will do restitution like going to confess. He came to his wife. He told his wife, "Oh, I'm sorry. There's something I want to tell you. I've been sleeping with this your friend. I'll never do it again. I've given my life to God. I want to worship God well. I want to live for God. This is now in my past." So, as usual, the friend was like always still calling on the husband. "How far now, guy? Let's meet. Let's hook up. Let's this." I know normally once these girls are dating married men, they are billing. The man will be taking care of her. And the man started telling her, "Girl, I'm not game again. I'm not doing this anymore. I don't want. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I don't want." She now said, "Are you serious? Why don't you want?" The man said, I don't want again. I don't think it's right with God, and in my new life, I don't want to do anything. I just want to be a good person to my wife. I want to just live for God." She now said, "Stories that touch me. You don't know who you're dealing with." She said, threatening the husband, the friend's husband. Then she now went, she said, "I will deal with you. You just started." She now went with blackmailing. She now called the wife, now told the wife, "You know your husband is sleeping with me. You know all this, you know that, you know this one, do you know this one that be happening between me and your husband?" But because of the husband has already told the wife said recording, when this lady called her, said recording her calls to her, from the first call to the second call to the third call. Then she will not be doing it in a way that the lady will be saying more things, and the wife will be, when you chip something, the woman will say many things. She will chip, the woman will say she'll not recording it for future purposes. So she now called the wife, "Hey, your husband raped me. Your husband did this one." And she said blackmailing the friend's husband, that it was rape. But it was rape. People were dating on different occasions. People were sleeping. It's not a one-day affair. It's going through months and everything. So it happened like that. So later, she now, after all the whole blackmail and everything, she saw that maybe the wife was not buying it, because she wanted the wife to buy it, let the marriage scatter. She saw that the wife was not buying it. She now said, when the woman said, "I will deal with you, I will go all length to finish you." It's not, I don't see it as being a normal person. I think this woman never liked the lady that made the comment to her, had an agenda to scatter her, had an agenda to finish them. As per the agenda was finish them. As per the husband, the wife, finish the marriage, finish the man. Excuse me, I was wondering. And I was like, why is this woman now so bitter and angry that this one is not just normal, like, "I will sleep with your husband again"? You have blackmailed the husband, you have told the wife, you thought that maybe the wife will scatter marriage did not come and scatter, and it was not enough for you. You're now so angry. I was like saying, what is now the root source? Why is this thing happening? Then that one did not end though. The woman now went to the man's place of work. Where the man works. She went to lay an allegation against him that he raped her. And the company had to give him a temporary layoff, as far as they suspended him. Him said he was praying, begging God, "This is my past. I asked you for mercy. I asked you to forgive me. I never raped this woman." Then the wife brought up the evidence of when the woman was calling her. Because when the woman was calling her the first time, she said the woman never said the husband raped her. She said they were dating, they had good times together. It was when the woman stopped buying the idea of, I don't care, whatever you were doing. She now, by the second and third call, she started talking about blackmail, of raping. So the her first call to the wife, when she called her friend, "Hey, do you know me and your husband were dating? Do you know me? We slept together in this place, in this hotel, in this place. He took me out. He bought me things." Maybe that was first call to make that her friend feel very bad, to make that her friend say, she said so many things. So he took me out, he took me to this place, we had dinner together, he did me shopping, we had the best sex of our life and all those things. So the wife, they recorded her first call, because the husband has already told her, so she was prepared. So by the second one and third one, or maybe the fourth one, she now saw that the wife was saying, "Whatever, it's in my husband's past, and I've forgiven him, I've moved on." She now became very angry. Then she went, her subsequent calls, she now changed it to now, he raped me, allegation. Then the wife tendered all those evidences to the husband's company, so they reinstated him. And now the lady is not still backing down. She said she will finish them. So me, I don't understand what was in her mind. That means people should be careful of the people they put in their circles, and people should be careful of what they say. You know, she said because of the wife said, jokingly, there's only the single friend in our group. Maybe that kind of thing. You know, some people just jokingly say, you're the only single babe, go get married. She did not know that the person she was telling it was not having it. That's why sometimes some jokes are very expensive. I don't support the woman in any way. I don't support any of them. Number one, who threw out the joke. Hey, you're the only single woman in our circle. Why will you say that? Why you only mock someone? Is she a man? Is she really want to go and propose to a man? Is she the one that will marry herself? That one ended there. Then she now said, okay, I will deal with that. Went for the husband. The wife, the two friends at. Then the husband who now said messing up. Of all people, my wife's friend. Why? And now the woman now took it personal. I don't think, maybe the woman has even been envious right from time of that her friend. Maybe she's envious that the friend is maybe final, or envious that the friend was getting married. Then the friend now came to put pepper inside the envy. You know, maybe someone is already being envious and swallowing. Naturally, a lot of women are envious, people are jealous. The woman was jealous. Then he now came to put salt on top of it. So in this life, people should be very, very, very careful what they say to people. A lot of people don't take it for granted. I remember a lady, the same, let me bring up on that thing. Came to a friend of ours, told the friend, this lady that came to talk is an expecting mother. You know, someone that's not married, that has not had a child. She's believing God for a fruit of the womb. She's believing God for a child. She said that she wants a child. She has been praying about it. Left her own. Now came to one of my friends. I was single. Now told my friend, babe, how far now? When will you get married? You know your time is ticking. And you should not be selecting too much. You know time is going. You know all these I too know advisors. And you know time is going. Do pick husband. Time is going before you know now menopause will enter. So that our friend felt so bad. She was so angry. She now told her, you are not going to give birth before your eggs will become frozen. You don't know that time is going for you. They say time you reach now, you cannot get pregnant again. Then the lady now started crying. She broke down that why would the lady use a predicament to mock her. So people now say, so don't you know that she being single is a predicament to her too? So she could not take what she dished out, not being able to take what she threw out to someone. So that's why I always tell people, be careful of what you say to people. You told someone, you don't know that maybe the lady has been feeling bad, crying in the night. Her friends are all married. And she's not married. And the lady not being sensitive that this lady is single, her friends are all married, you don't know her situation, and maybe she has been noticing she's getting matured, she's not getting married. Instead of you to come and pray with her, or instead of you to keep what your advice to yourself. Sometimes people don't need it, you have had enough. You came to meet her, your time is kicking, you know you're matured, don't be picking too much. When you see somebody, just accept, then you know your time is going. So you forgot that you are an expectant mother. And you want to dish out outside. If it was the lady that came to meet you the first time, now why are you wasting time now? You know time is going. You know there's IVF. You know there's adoption. If you cannot get pregnant, look for palliative. You will say that she came to disturb you. But you carried your two legs, went to meet her. So she felt very bad and hot. She now dished out back to you. That what is happening? Your time is going. Your eggs will soon be frozen. Need to give birth. Before your husband will look outside, he got very angry. And the lady now said very well that it will hurt the other lady too. So when they were telling me, I don't even know what to say. I just kept quiet for a while to absorb it. I felt bad in both ways. That the both of them were wrong. They say two wrongs can make a right. But both of them were wrong because it was me, I'm very emotional and sentimental. That it was two hurting things. Number one, you have not have told the single lady her time was ticking. She's not the one to propose to herself. She's not the one to bring a man and drag him. It's not because of she's mature, she will now settle for rubbish. Then for the single lady who would have said, I don't like what you're telling me. Than going to now tell her, mock her for not having a child, that her own eggs will soon be frozen. So that said, 2 wrongs can't make it right. Then we should be careful what we tell people, because we don't know everybody's mental and emotional state. Maybe the other person is very depressed, going through a lot. You just came with your trouble, boom. Then the person now gives you back, boom, the way you brought it. And there's war everywhere. From the first one that went to tell somebody, and the other says, okay, because you got married, right? Pam. You know, some people, once they just marry, the day they marry, from that day they just marry, they become marriage advisors, marriage counselor. They start counseling people. Some of them that end up marrying rubbish, will start counseling everybody. Some of them that they are still praying for their husband to come home, who is a community husband, they become marriage counselor. They will not allow the singles around them breathe. They don't even know that some of the singles are even peaceful than them that are married. That even the so-called marriage, you don't even have peace like the single women. So everyone should respect people. My own is that people should respect people's boundaries. Know when to talk and when not to talk. Know when it's necessary for advice and necessary to keep your mouth to yourself. If you don't know what to do, pray for the person. It's for me to not know what to. I just pray for you. I mind my business. I don't even ask. If you bring to me, I listen first before telling you what I have to tell you. But I don't say anything. This is my app grader. It's good for the apps. It's very painful. With time, don't worry, my people. I'll put the links. You will see my links. Thank you very much for watching. From my next video, we'll continue from where we stopped. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all the comments. I really appreciate you all. Thank you. Time, I'll start putting up the links. Just bear with me. Please subscribe. We have to hit 500 so I can put all the links. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. Just have a nice time. Till next time. Bye.